Morning, van lifers. Come on, Mrs. Ale.
The echo. Morning. Well.
Look at them wave. Well, go down then.
Oh, where does this lead to?
Let's have a look.
Oh. Oh my God. Just look where.
So a little bit of history about Hotel AS. It's on Montenegro's Adriatic seaside, just along the coast from a town called Petrovic. It's a beautiful little cove, and it is gorgeous here. The first efforts in building here was in 1973 with the construction of a unique and dramatic hotel. The architect was a Stojan Kovacic. This precarious, ambitious project was started. Part of the ownership at the time was the German auto club ADAC, which stands for
Automobil Deutsche, Allgemeine Deutsche Automobil Club.
Very good, Mrs. L. The biggest motoring club in Europe. The project was finally opened to the public in 1983 with a 419 beds under the name Hotel AS. It was beautiful and stunning, and spread over 12 floors initially. So there's the early stuff. But then things start taking a massive turn. However, with the dismantling of Yugoslavia during the 1990s, an era of privatization began where many formerly state properties were sold off to private investors, such as the case as Hotel AS, which was put up for sale in 2001 and sold in 2002 to a company called Niga Tours, which was basically a venture between Montenegrin and Russian businessmen. The company had ambitions to vastly expand the company. So this was among the first hotel privatizations in Montenegro, and it was bought for 5 million Deutschmarks, which is quite a sum of money, with the stipulation that they would invest 22 million into the property. Negator's company had ambitious and vastly wanted to expand the hotel, which they aimed to rename the Adriatic Star. They immediately closed the hotel and began work. They basically wanted to upgrade it to 16 floors with 500 beds and 9,000 square meters of add that to the 9,000 square meters of the existing property. Work proceeded, and construction of the new tower slowly began in the 2000s, and in 2015 all work stopped, which kicked off a series of lawsuits investigations into malfinance, criminal activity and fraud. And that was alleged in the financial transactions of the privatization of this company, and that was about the end of that. It's still owned by the Russian company, but I think there's plenty of fines outstanding that need to be paid before anything happens. So it's kind of in catch-22. I don't think it's going to go anywhere for a long time. But as of 2022, there was talk of an American hotel chain, the Hiltons, not Paris, might be interested in the property, but as yet such rumours have not yielded any results. So there you go, there's your history of said hotel. I did enjoy walking around. Obviously I've been in the construction industry for 35 years, so I do know my way around the sites and the safety and the dangers of walking around a site. Gizzy only went up the first couple of floors with me, and then she'd had enough, so I ventured out on my own to take the rest of these photos. Woo! Gizzy! Gizzy! wife down there. There's a beautiful beast, very small. So I'm, well, pretty much at the top. I don't think you can go any higher. Maybe go over there. Look at those mountains, amazing. Wow. So this is the top. Like this. Hell of a view. Lovely couple of houses down there. Didn't even finish the first fix. Concrete is not even fixed in. There's loads of rebar sticking up over the top of it. Must have been at the point where they ran out of money. Shame really, because they were obviously not that far away. What a location, though, stunning. So just to sum up, obviously I entered this building with my eyes wide open. As I've mentioned before, I've been in the construction industry a long time. So there were expansion joints where there was just open. If you put your foot down there, you'd really do yourself some damage. And there was a lot of open lift shafts, which you could mistake for a stair shaft more than easy, and you could get yourself in all sorts of trouble. And there's not a lot of people around, and you're a long way from a hospital, so you've got to bear all these things in mind when you go into a property. A lot of the infrastructure like this was still there. It was the old temporary electrical supply. I didn't test it to see if it was good. Could have charged the van up thinking about it. And then there was this amazing old crane outside. Anyway, I do hope you've enjoyed our little look around this hotel and a bit about its history. And if you're ever in Montenegro, feel free to go and have a look. But obviously take health and safety into mind. No drama.